Oh boy, I'm so fucking nervous actually. I am really nervous. All right. Well, it has to happen. It has to fucking happen, so let's just get to it, huh? Let's do it. Ta-da! I'm here! I am fucking here after so long. Oh. Oh. No. Oh. My own 3D model. It's here. It's fucking finally here. Well, it's been here for like since October, and I've been sitting on it for basically probably more than a month and a half, maybe almost 2 months at this point. And here it is. Here it fucking is. And Mia!
Ulf says now that you're finally a proper anime girl, you should do what anime people do and play children's trading card games.
Oh god, two text-to-speech at the same time, ayo! Now draw her bold? Oh fuck. Well, that is inevitable, but thank you for the resub, Mia. Thank you so much. And now that you're finally a proper anime girl, you should do what anime people do and play children's trading card games. I'm breaking the rules. I'm breaking the etiquette for this one. I'm not playing card games, not anytime soon. Not yet. You're not forcing me just yet. No. Absolutely not yet. Also, I want to show something. Look at the hair. Look at the hair. Physics. There is some clipping, but like, it's still very fucking cool. Technology can be a pain, and I still fucking love it. I love my ponytails. I love it so much. She looks so fucking cool. God, this is so exciting. Finally having an actual proper model, and Rai absolutely fucking cooked. All right, let me show the rest of the model. Just give me a moment. All right, how do I move around? Okay, like this. New model, who that? It's me. It's still me. It's still fucking me. It's still Shoko. New and improved and much more interactive and engaging. And a lot of tracking as well, so... Alright, let's see. From foot first. Boots. I love those boots. Here we go. And go slightly up. Asymmetrical jeans. Like, that was one design decision we both fucking cooked at, especially Rai, to go with this direction. Ripped apart the thigh high. Asymmetrical jeans, ripped as well. The belt. Originally, the belt was gonna be like sideways or something like that, but there were a lot of complications within the rigging, so we kept it like this for the time being. And it still looks so fucking cool. And yeah, just the remainder of the coat over here. And yeah, of course, it's like the whole model is 3D. It's not live 2D, it's fully 3D. And you're just indecisive between having shorts and pants. Why not have both? Why not have both? Why not cook and have both at the same time? No more needing to choose. Let's just go with both. Let's keep going. So, we also going with like the coat direction with an open shirt. And also, as you notice, there is a body scar. Wanted to have like something to show like she had her battle scarred experience. And 18 plus streamer now? Yes, true. I'm also 18 plus streamer. I'm being tasteful with what I'm showing right now. There is that. And of course, fucking metallic arms, because I need to go even further with the cyberpunk direction, and I'm a sucker for cyberpunk in general. So of course I had to go with like with the cybernetic metallic arms. And yes, the boobas did get bigger. That is true. And also, as you notice, there's like remnants of the metallic arms over here, like on the near her collarbones. That's another small detail we wanted to add. Flat ass still. How can you tell? This is not a flat ass. This is not a flat ass. It's not shown obviously, but like look, like she has bigger ass than me. Nah, her ass is bigger than mine. Shush. No. And of course, we go to her, Shoko, me. Face and everything. Look at the hair. Like, the hair has some physics. Especially the ponytails. We can go crazy with the ponytails in general. But the bangs also has some physics. And also like going even further with the cyberpunk aesthetic. With the facial marking on the right eye. And yeah. And also let me get close up to the eye itself. Let me see if I... Here we go. Woo! Woo! I had to go a bit more in detail for the pupils. Oh. Alright, let's zoom out a bit. Alright. This should be good for now. So yeah. Oh wait, I'm still a bit zoomed in a bit. Okay, I think this should be good. Just waiting for Fog to break something. Yeah, I'll probably break something at some point. I'll fucking break something, but for the most part, it's pretty fucking cool. And I also was like fucking QAing the living shit out of it. Like, we were trying to break the model. And there were multiple times in which like the model was like really fucking broken. And we blame Vroid rigging for that, to be honest. How dare you rebuke us? I'm in a Japanese restaurant without a good internet connection. I tried to warn everyone. I tried to warn as I did the time change announcement and everything. Not my fault this time. Absolutely not my fault. Don't put that on me. Also, I want to show off something else, but I'm not gonna use it all the time because like the tracking is still weird. But give me a moment. Temporarily off. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna be a bit weird, so prepare for that. Okay. So if I want to go a bit further, I can do full body tracking, but it's a bit finicky. Like for example, let's see if my hands will show up. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Here we go. Oh. Oh, yeah, see what I mean? The tracking is a bit finicky with just the webcam. So, there we go. Yeah, it's a bit finicky. So, I'm not gonna use this all the time. Like, only just like very few timings. But it's there. The full body tracking is actually possible with this model. So, crazy shit can happen if I'm willing to bother with like the finicky nature. That is until like basically get something like Leap Motion or whatever, but that's not available in this country. So yeah, let me go back to face tracking. Here we go. Now back to face only tracking. And there, Rebel, and hey Alex, welcome both of you to the stream. And yes, new model. Time for you to invest into iPhone with good face tracking. That's gonna happen at some point, yes. Like, iPhone is the next thing to get, hopefully soon-ish. I don't know when exactly, but it's gonna happen. So improved facial tracking to some extent is gonna happen. I can promise that. Don't you worry. And time to invest into Leap Motion, Vive Base Station ×2, Vive Tracker ×5, and tape them to yourself 24/7. Yeah, that is basically gonna be like the much further direction or future direction when I have the money, and also being able to fucking find them in the first place. Like Leap Motion, it especially doesn't fucking exist. Leap Motion doesn't. Oh. Joe. Let's see. What is the gift? What is the gift? 2.0 back to your root. Oh, Ib. Oh, that is a very good pick. Ib is one of like those games I was watching when I was younger. Like during the time in RPG Maker horror titles were like the fucking trend. That is so fucking cool. Thank you, Joe. But goddamn you at the same time. I guess Ib is gonna happen at some point. That is one of the most popular RPG Maker horror games at its time. So that is extremely cool. Thank you, Joe. I love how massive that smiley is on chat. Yeah, that was fucking massive. I still need to tweak the chat because I had to move away from stream elements for like specific reasons. So things will be a bit scuffed. And there are still some stuff from stream elements I cannot move yet, like the stream labels. So hang with me there as I like transition from stream elements to like everything else. So it's gonna take a bit. Hey, she's finally here. Alright. Now that's a debut. We need to actually do a debut presentation, right? That's the thing with debuts in general. So let's get right to that. Hopefully it works. Is it working? Okay, yes, it's working. My model is kind of covering a bit, so I'm gonna remove myself temporarily. I'll be back as soon as possible, but I want to show off this slide. So, as you all know, my name is FogKnight. I insist for you all to call me just Fog, because FogKnight just feels too formal. Don't call me FogKnight, unless it's like just for the very first time meeting me. And on Final Fantasy 14, I'm Shana. So in case like I start streaming Final Fantasy 14 at some point and stuff like that, so that's gonna be another piece, important piece of detail. I am 26 years old. FogKnight 22. Oh, god damn it. I'm age 26, but that's gonna be not the case very soon, because I'm gonna be 27 on December 22nd. So look forward to that. I'm old and bald. Yes, true. I'm both old and bald. Even though my hair genes are fucking immaculate. It still grows. I don't know how, and I don't want to jinx it. My height is 173 centimeters. I'm not tall, but I'm not short. I'm average, I suppose you can say. As I said, my birthday is December 22nd. What is my intelligence? Next question. And my lore. Or like Shoko's lore. Basically, Shoko was held captive within the multiversal confinement thanks to potential dangers that is largely misunderstood. Although it's still around, it's still lurking. Until she was fed by a certain and unique variant, aka 1.0. For now, the garage business has expanded on a larger scale than previously imagined. So no more garage being on the local city, stuff like that. Nah. The garage is now something akin to like Spider-Verse base. Because like my lore is also largely inspired from Spider-Verse. Both Spider-Verse and generally Marvel stuff like the Council of Reeds, the Kang Council, etc, etc. But mostly Spider-Verse. So yeah, Shoko is a multiversal being. 2.0 is the main one. And 1.0 is also gonna remain. She's important as well to the general lore. So, well, let me just restore back to my model because I showed everything in this slide. Basically, 2.0 and 1.0 will exist together. 1.0 is still gonna be around. The Garageverse, exactly. And every single other like potential design, model, etc., all of it is canon. Everything is literally canon. So, yeah. But I can like confirm like 1.0 and 2.0 both exist. There could be future stuff with 1.0 as well. Who knows? But 2.0 is the main Shoko for the time being. Well, for the time being, she is the main Shoko at this point. So, yeah. But just saying for like the sake for like future longevity and the brand and stuff like that. Right now, both 1.0 and 2.0 are gonna exist in my brand. Nothing is gonna disappear. Nothing. All will be here. Like how Zentreya recently said that both the dragon and the cyborg Zentreya both exist together now. This is similar to that, but on a much larger scale, thanks to the multiverse direction. So look forward to that. Alright, that's slide. Black Rai Dragon, Rai, is my character designer, character modeler, and partner in crime in this whole ordeal. He has been here from the very start. It's because of him and his assistance and his designs, his artwork, that I'm basically have this as my brand. So he is instrumental to where I am right now, especially with like 2.0 and everything. So Black Rai Dragon is my main artist and a longtime great friend. We've known each other for years thanks to Exy. And we've been working together for a long time. Like I've been commissioning him a lot with casual stuff and etc. Then I decided I wanted his help and commissioned him for like my new brand and everything and create Shoko. So Rai is extremely important to my brand and where I am right now. Rai is also my fellow comic book nutjob, who is one of the people who understand what I'm fucking saying about comic books from time to time. So that's important as well. Like, we've been talking a lot about Immortal Hulk when it was ongoing, for example. And that was like very fucking cool. And like generally having company while following Immortal Hulk, for example, was like very cool to have. And right now we're like, we both talk to each other all the time whenever Chainsaw Man chapter releases. So there is that as well. So as I said, we both created Shoko back in like October 2022 and starting this overall journey. 2022 was a bit of a rough year for me. A bit is a bit of an understatement, but like I wanted to like turn things around and I wanted to start something, like trying to stream again. Because I enjoyed like doing Go Live and stuff like that with my closest friends at the time. So I thought, why not start streaming on Twitch more than usual this time around. So yeah, here I am right now. And we started like designing the 1.0 back in October last year and starting this whole journey. And this collaboration continued on with emotes that either me or the mods like Joe, Exy, Ty, PH all assisted me with financing for the emotes, for the expression frames. So like not everything was by my money. A good amount was also brought to life thanks to my mods, and like I'm extremely grateful for that, for their assistance. But Rai has been like the main artist for this channel for a lot of things. A lot. There are some stuff, including the overlay and stuff like that, are made by others, which I'll credit when we get to the slide, because I got a dedicated credits page for them, so look forward to that. We started designing Shoko 2.0 as like a character illustration back in May this year. So technically, we started like hammering out and working on this model since May. When Mr. Streaming is trying to say he makes his mod spam. Yeah. I can't argue against that. They technically paid me. Like, we are being held. Like, okay, I'm not holding you all hostage. You're the one hitting me with your wallets. I'm being beaten up by your wallets. I did not do that. Hey yo. Don't listen to us. Hey yo. I'm being beaten down by your bank accounts. I did not encourage any of that. We have rediscovered subscriptions. Yeah, that as well. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. So technically we started in May 2023, but that was just like initially an early and advanced action in case like we do the model much further down in the future. But then I decided to like go, fuck it. Let's start working early. Let's make the anniversary and like the end of this year matter a lot. Like do an upgrade. Because it's been 1 year. Like 1 year and 2 months almost at this point that I've been going around with this brand. And I wanted to celebrate in a big manner. So me and Rai agreed to do like monthly installment plan while he starts working on the 3D model with the character design that he cooked with Vroid, Blender, and Unity. So yes, and there were obstacles. There were a lot of obstacles that were very inconvenient and annoying because fuck Vroid, honestly. Vroid has some weird shit that you need to like tolerate and deal with. It is a lot more efficient. It's kinda less work than doing a whole model from the scratch. But even Vroid has some stuff that like is a pain in the ass to adjust and like tolerate and deal with. And Rai basically did the trial of fire starting all this. But Rai did an amazing work. He'll come in soon in the chat. So, and sorry for the sudden stutter or something. My PC did a weird stutter. It's fine. Speaking of the devil. Yeah, I pulverized the Pokemon atoms. Yeah, right here. Our artist, our main artist, and the character modeler, and my partner in crime is finally here in the chat. Please, give him all the applaud. Give him all the attention that you can possibly get. Because he did a lot of amazing work. From 1.0 to 2.0. From simply starting with PNG tubing to a whole ass 3D model. Please. Give him all the attention. Give him all the fucking love. Because I wouldn't be here without him. Pretty much. And I was saying about Rai with his hard work on the model. Vroid is a fucking pain in the ass. No, I don't want attention. I want to beat your ass for streaming during lunchtime. Well, too bad. You're getting attention anyway. And you need to get attention. Now more than ever. So no. You're getting attention. Fuck you. But yeah. Rai like did a lot of hard work dealing with...
Dumbass!
Why are you calling a dumbass? But yeah. Rai also like did a lot of work with Vroid, and he can tell you all about the struggles he had to deal with. Like there were some janky shit that shouldn't have happened because of Vroid itself. Like we were afraid that Unity will fuck shit up, but no. Vroid rig is just a pain. Especially with I can tell how fucking shit that app is. Yeah. Especially with the face. we wanted to like make the face have the AR kit with the 52 facial tracking. And it's a pain in the ass to like make it all work properly. Like there was a good period in which the eyes were acting weird, for example. All because of the Vroid rigging. So yeah, the fact that Rai managed regardless is a fucking achievement. He did amazing work. And yeah, Rai has been working on this from June till October of this year. And finished right before the 1.0 anniversary, which was on Halloween. So like, Rai is a fucking crazy guy when it comes to like finishing on the perfect timings. Not gonna lie. But yeah, that's not all. We're gonna show off how it kind of started. So first, I want to talk about our main influences. The two main influences we worked with for Shoko 2.0 is Alpha from Punishing Grey Raven and Black Rock Shooter. Those were like especially Rai's main inspirations. By the way, are we making a fucking marketing PowerPoint presentation for this? And that's how it works. That's how debuts work, right? There are presentations. Gotta do it that way. Boy, you're streaming. You're streaming now. I said I'm gonna stream now. Nah, I never did this shit on. You did. You did your debut very fucking randomly. You just debuted like all of a sudden and just play. That's what you did. And goddamn it, Ty. Goddamn you, Ty. Oh, thank you, Ty. Thank you. But goddamn it. And yeah, Joy's right. I'm too deep in that life. I'm too deep in the VTuber culture. So yeah. Those were our main inspirations, especially Rise. And we have more influences, but like more supplemental, more minor, but still important. Cyberpunk especially was a factor with David, Rogue, and Rita. And Chainsaw Man was a bit of a factor as well, thanks to Asa and Yoro. With the like stuff like including like Deus Ex and Cyberpunk with the facial marking and also the details in the eyes. By the way, read Chainsaw Man Part 2, please. Barely any people read Chainsaw Man Part 2 and I'm tired of restraining myself. Only I can talk about the anime Chainsaw Man. Fuck's sake, I cannot even talk about the good parts. Deus Ex Adam Jensen was a factor as well, along with Cyberpunk. Ghost of the Shell's Botoko was an important influence as well, with the Cyberpunk aesthetic. Trigon's Vash. Like, Trigon's Vash and Parasite's Shinichi are a bit in a weirder direction. Their influences were more on the bodily scars. Their physical scars. As I've shown in like the abdominal scar. Like, Vash was more of the texture of the body scar. And Shinichi was like, what kind of scar it was. Don't go on a rant with Chainsaw or we're gonna be stuck here for the next 5 hours. We will be stuck and we will be spoiling the living shit out of Chainsaw Man. Most of the people just seen the anime. People didn't even start on the manga arc after the anime. We cannot even talk about anything after the Chainsaw Man anime. We can't. And it hurts.
Ulf says so. Since you're doing a proper debut, when do we get to vote on a choice of like 5 fan names? Huh?
Oh. That is a very good question, actually. That is an extremely good question. Next question, because I don't know. I have no idea. Oh god. Alright. So this is how we all started. We had initial ideas and like design options for how Shoko will be. As you can see, we've decided to go with F2 because I'm biased with like trench coats in general. And also I wanted to go with another like shirt option as well. But Rai did very cool options with alternative outfits and even hairstyles. It was a bit of a hard choice initially. What do you think you guys would like? Like, what alternative option besides F2 you guys like seeing? Shoko DLC, true. Fucking Shoko DLC. But yeah, those were the alternative options that Rai was cooking up before we started the whole thing. And all of them are fucking cool, honestly. All of them are really fucking cool. So, this is how we started. And let's see, what's next? Yeah. Those were like multiple attempts with the face as well. Rai was like preparing. Rai really is good at making badass woman, not gonna lie. Like, I really love Rai sketches. I really fucking do. And he was going all out to like to see what works and what doesn't. What fits the best within the eyes, the facial structure, etc, etc. He's been going ham. And that's the full design that's been cooked. As I said earlier on the stream, like you see the belt was a bit sideways. That was the initial goal for the 3D model, but Vroid said no. Vroid just said no. The sideways belt was breaking everything when we're trying to move around the hip and like the different posings and stuff like that. It was breaking the model. So we had to go the normal belt direction. We had to like disappoint Nomura, unfortunately. But yeah, as you said right now, right? It's working now. It's working perfectly now. So we still have the belt. So that's a definitive look in general. And if anybody like was looking for like a reference for how the design looks in full, this is the main reference you can work with. And she's so fucking cool. Alright. My favorite games. I have a lot. Looks like shit. How can I ban a mod? How can I ban a mod? I already hate. What do you mean you hate it? What? Yeah. I'm gonna bust both of your balls. I'm gonna fucking bust both of your walls. If you need someone to gas it up, just say the word. Please gas it up. Please. I can't be the only one. Everyone needs to gas it up. Especially like Rai has a serious perfectionist problem. Just press the ban button. Oh god. Alright. My favorite games. So I'm gonna start with the important games, because those are a bit of longer stories. So Resident Evil 4. I'm using the remake cover, but I'm gonna say the OG Resident Evil 4 is more important. Because that's the first game I started with for Shoko in general, back in October Halloween last year. That's the game that started it all. And that's the game we also celebrated in a sense. Because like, that's... We need to fix your character brightness. The shadows can get weird with character brightness. It's not a good idea. Like, we've been trying to fuck around. The shadow can get a bit weird. Like, it's nowhere near as bad as it initially was. But the shadows are weird with like the VR, with the V. Yeah. Let me continue on Monster Hunter World when we get to it. But yes, I didn't properly play Iceborne yet. But Monster Hunter World is important for a different reason I'll explain later. But yeah, Resident Evil 4 was important because it's the game that started it all for Shoko. Final Fantasy 14 is extremely important because it taught me a lot about like it made me meet a lot of people that gave me a lot of important lessons, and also like improved my like socializing in a sense. Wait, did I do Hex twice? Oh my fucking god, I did Hex twice! Well, the Hex deserves it. The Hex deserves it. But Final Fantasy 14 had a lot of like social importance for me, along with like a lot of good memories and stuff like that. But Monster Hunter World, I would say, is kind of more important, because that's how I've met like my mods. That's how I met Joe, Ty, Exy, PH. That's how we all met each other during the base Monster Hunter World launch. And in general, like that did the domino effect. Like Monster Hunter World made me meet those lovely, fantastic people. And in a way, got like me and Rai to meet through Exy. And that's how I got through fucking Final Fantasy 14, etc, etc. So Monster Hunter World, the base game launch, is extremely important. Even if I didn't play it as much as I did with like Final Fantasy 14 example, but without Monster Hunter World, none of us would be here. Absolutely none of us would be here at all. So it is a very, very important game. And I wouldn't have it any other way. And yeah, Scuff. Scuff is always happening. It's not a VTuber stream without Scuff. That's how we got skill issued by a fucking Nargacuga? Yeah. That's how I got skill issued by Nargacuga. That is true. That's how I got skill issued by many things. And yeah, I love games like Nier Replicant. Adopt a Hunter arguably needs a shout out more. Yeah, true. Adopt a Hunter arguably needs the shout out a bit more, because that's technically how we all met. But it's easier to like pinpoint it on the game, because Adopt a Hunter wouldn't really happen without Monster Hunter in a sense. So Monster Hunter is still an important factor, but yeah, true. We met each other mostly through Adopt a Hunter during Monster Hunter World's launch. So yeah. Nier Replicant, Yakuza 0, Mass Effect 2, Fear, The Hex, Signalis, Dead Space, Bloodborne, Max Payne 2, oh, Max Payne 2, my childhood darling, Kingdom Hearts 2, Mirror's Edge, Undertale, Deus Ex, the Adam Jensen games. I didn't properly start on the original Deus Ex yet, and that has to change at some point. I need to start on the original Deus Ex at some point. Valhalla, Guilty Gear, specifically Exart and Strive. Exocore plus R is pretty cool as well, but I have more experience with Exart and Strive, so Street Fighter 6, Doom 2016, Assassin's Creed 2, Omori, Batman Arkham Asylum. What other game I can replace the Hex with? I'm blanking. I can't remember shit anymore. I can't remember shit. Yeah, let's keep it the Hex again. The Hex is fucking a cool game. These nuts, true. Alright, let's go to the next slide. My favorite media. So, read Immortal Hulk, please. Please fucking read the Immortal Hulk. So if you like a Falcom Games mention, sorry, I didn't play Falcom games yet. I would probably add them when I start, but for now, not yet. So yeah, Immortal Hulk, I insist everybody, and literally everybody and their dogs and their cats, to fucking read Immortal Hulk someday. The only shiller of Immortal Hulk. No, Rai is my fellow shiller as well. I'm not alone. I am not alone. The only modern Marvel comic book I will fucking shill for, no matter what. And I'm not alone. Rai is with me. And of course, the original movie of Ghost in the Shell. One of the main cyberpunk inspirations I've had in general. Like, yes, there is a Blade Runner, etc, but Ghost in the Shell matters a lot to me in that sense. It's actually good, yeah. Yeah, it's actually fucking good. It's actually really fucking good. It's one of the few Marvel comics I would recommend to literally anybody. And I don't say that to any other comic book. I cannot say that to Spider-Man. I cannot say fucking Venom to that. I cannot say other comic books. I can't. It's just Immortal Hulk. Lil bro has Chainsaw Man favorite member. Yep, Chainsaw Man is peak. Chainsaw Man is fucking peak. So shut the fuck up. It's fucking peak. But Berserk is better. Berserk is better. I'll say that. Berserk is like my definitive long-running manga that I fucking adore for its themes and its writing that it tries to tackle in terms like in difficult moments, and also the world building and everything, and also like the growth of Guts and his companions. There is no other story, in my opinion, that reached the peak that Berserk did. Chainsaw Man is that like random, juvenile, crazy ass manga that I fucking love reading the most. There are a lot of other manga that serve similar purpose in terms of craziness, vulgarity, and general weirdness. But I appreciate Chainsaw Man the most when it comes to that direction compared to others. Your Lie in April is a very important anime as well for me in terms of like slice of life and like romance angle. Not gonna lie, it was between Your Lie in April and Toradora. It was tight competition between those two. But I feel Your Lie in April has a lot more complicated shit that's going on, along with character development, that earns higher degree of like praise from me. And I would recommend it to anybody in that sense. Also, another difficult thing, like I wanted to add Ori Monogatari, for example. Another slice of life romance anime that I fucking adore because it was directly fluffy, wholesome romance anime that I fucking adored. But I wanted to add something a bit, like it had some complexity. Had a bit of like emotional impact into it. So that's why I picked Your Lie in April to represent that side of my favorite media. Invincible. One of my favorite like non-Marvel, not DC comic books. And it has like a fucking fantastic show that's going on right now. Invincible is just one of those non-big two comic books that like generated a lot of hype. Although you would be wondering, like for example, why The Boys is not there. The Boys is a bit more complicated because the comic book is dog shit. The Boys comic book is absolutely dog shit. I fucking hate it. I absolutely fucking hate it. Yeah, I'm explaining. The Boys comic book is awful, but the TV show is fantastic. I would say that. But like, as much as I fucking love the Boys show, the other stuff I added into my favorite media, I love more. Like, I love Immortal Hulk more. I love Ghost in the Shell more. I love Berserk more. I love Chainsaw Man more. I love Your Lie in April more. I love Invincible more, and I love Devilman more. Both Devilman Crybaby and the original Devilman manga. I fucking love all those more than the Boys TV show. And I wanted to like have each favorite of mine represent something different. Different theme, different genre, different complexity, etc, etc. So that's why it was a bit difficult to properly pick my favorite media in that sense. Because there's a lot. There are a lot, like even like stuff like Breaking Bad, etc, etc. So yeah. And as shown here, I'm currently following The Boys TV show. I'm following the Invincible TV show. I'm following Chainsaw Man Part 2. Immortal Thor, which is by the same writer as the Immortal Hulk, Al Ewing. So I have to follow that. I'm following the Incredible Hulk comic book, which is extremely good as well right now. It's still early, so I cannot say if it's gonna be as good or like along the line of Immortal Hulk, but it's so good right now still. And Jujutsu Kaisen, both the manga and the anime. Although what's going on with Mappa right now is fucking infuriating. It's really fucking infuriating. I feel so bad for the animators. And I'm waiting to start on Pluto, especially with the praises I hear from Rai. I hear a lot of good stuff on Pluto. I'm waiting to start also on Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. And waiting for Ultimate Spider-Man comic book to finally start getting published in January. And there are a lot of stuff that I'm being recommended. And also stuff that are in my backlog that I'm not remembering right now. But trust me, there are a lot more that I need to start on because of people recommending me and stuff like that, especially from good friends. So, motherfucker, I haven't read anything about Urasawa. Yeah, like I still need to, like, for example, start reading or watching Monster, for example. So, yeah, that's another example of me forgetting something. Monster. I need to start a Monster someday. And yeah, as I said, many things might not be popping up in my mind because I have very bad memory. I have selective and bad memory. It's a pain, fellas. Help me. Alright. Let's continue on. So, what do I like? I fucking love pasta. I think that's my half Italian speaking, but pasta is my favorite food in general. 20th Century Boys too? Yeah. Another thing by Urasawa. That is true. But yeah, I fucking love pasta. Anything pasta, I'm gonna eat it. Dead ass. Absolutely. Just give me any pasta now with... Just gotta fucking gobble it up. It is what it is. And I fucking love comic books as well. Like, I actually know how to navigate comic books in general. Where's book on... No, 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 no. Please, Joe, no. Alright, let's get back to the topic. Comic books. So, it took a long time to understand how comic books work. And I do not recommend anyone to do the same journey as I did. I love comic books, but it's a fucking pain in the ass to follow. The fact, like, there is a reason why manga is doing better in general. There is a very fucking good reason. It's a lot more accessible. Both in pricing and in how to start reading. I still love comic books, though. Fuck me. I still fucking love comic books, even with those issues. Especially that I'm a fucking Spider-Man fanboy, even though the current Spider-Man comics are dog shit. I'm waiting for Ultimate Spider-Man. And again, I'm chilling for Immortal Hulk. Raid Immortal Hulk. I fucking love anime manga. With this divine treasure, I summon Maharaga. Sorry. I had to go Jujutsu Kaisen for a moment. It's the shonen property that I have the most enjoyment following right now, besides obviously Chainsaw Man. Like, Chainsaw Man is in a weird territory. It's also technically shonen. But like, I'm talking more about like the formula version of like shonen that I'm following, which is fuck me. Jujutsu Kaisen. So yeah. And I fucking love sci-fi, especially within cyberpunk. Like, I adore the sci-fi genre. Like, there is a reason why like stuff like Deus Ex, Mass Effect, etc. are like my all-time favorites. So yeah. I also really love horror, which is funny because I was a fucking coward when I was younger. I was a huge fucking coward. Like, even back in the PS1 days. Let's talk about Paul. No, I'm not talking about Paul. I already spoke enough. I don't wanna lose my mind, please. But back in PS1 days, even the game over screen from the Little Mermaid PS1 game with Ursula fucking terrified me. She scared the living shit out of me. Ursula. Disney's Ursula. Game over screen. I was a huge pussy. It took until... I'm gonna be judged. It took me until Outlast release for me to properly get into horror genre. It took until Outlast. So technically that's also another important game in a sense. I don't love it as much as I used to, but it is still an important factor for me to like properly enter the horror game genre. Because I was terrified when I was younger. So yeah. Oh, and I fucking love romance. I love a good romance story. I love to fucking cry with emotional, romantic scenes and stuff like that. I'm a fucking sucker for stuff like this. Like a good shoujo romance manga, for example. That's the good shit. Out of all the goddamn horror games, it had to be that. Yeah, I know. I was a stupid kid, right? I was a stupid fucking kid. It took until Outlast for me to properly get into horror and start playing the actually great horror games. So yeah, unfortunate. Fucking unfortunate. I know. I'm sorry, but we cannot ignore the facts. We cannot ignore my canon event with the horror games. We can't. And yeah, fighting games. I like playing fighting games whenever I have the opportunity, which can get annoying because my network can get weird sometimes, which is why I'm not streaming fighting games that much, especially with issues like, for example, Street Fighter 6 has weird broken matchmaking issues for me, which even with Capcom support message being sent, it's nothing changed, and crossplay is not working for me. So, like, imagine Tekken 8 beta had a much more stable matchmaking and crossplay functionality than Street Fighter 6 for me. Tekken 8. So, yeah. But my definitive fighting game was like, what started it all for me to properly learn was Dragon Ball FighterZ. Technically Guilty Gear Xrd, because I started Guilty Gear Xrd to be ready for Dragon Ball FighterZ. But I went all ham in Dragon Ball FighterZ Season 1. Then I went back to like Guilty Gear. So, yeah. I fucking love fighting games. Let's see, what's next? What I dislike, what I hate, what I get annoyed by. Well, we gotta start with the obvious. Puzzles. I fucking hate puzzles. I fucking hate using my brain. I fucking hate using my monkey brain cells. Also, few games are the exception. For example, Portal. Portal is one of my favorite games as well, to be honest. So Portal is an outlier when it comes to puzzle games. You play Layton one day? No, thank you. I am not playing Layton. Nope. Yeah, I'm not getting fooled. I am not getting fooled. No captain. Nope. Alright, let's continue. Sudden plans breaking the routine. Yeah. I take my routine very, very seriously. Yeah, I think we all know about the puzzle shit already. I'm just saying, for those who watch TP later... Oh god, almost burped. I'm just saying, for those who don't know me as well, who don't follow my content as much, that I hate puzzles. But yeah, I love my routine. I love when I know what's gonna happen during the day or even during the week. And if something breaks that routine, it tilts the living shit out of me. I like being organized with stuff like this. I like knowing what's gonna happen during the day or during the week, and for nothing to disrupt that. Unless like communicated in advance or stuff like that. I like having plans. I like having ready in advance plans. And I don't get annoyed when I have nothing to do. Like if something sudden happens and there is nothing on my plate right now, sure. I don't care. I'm gonna join in if I'm in the mood for it and stuff like that. But if I have something planned and something breaks it, God, I'm gonna get annoyed. Narrative-driven misunderstandings. Oh God. Join right now for Destiny 2 dungeon. No, shut the fuck up, bruh. Shut the fuck up, Ty. Shut the fuck up. God. Okay, yeah. Narrative-driven misunderstandings. So, like, clarify that. I'm talking about, like, you know, that trope in anime or manga, especially in slice of life, especially in romance and stuff like that. Misunderstandings, unnecessary misunderstandings happen. That tilts the absolute living shit out of me. I get so frustrated when those moments happen, and it pisses me off. And it still happens. It's a trope that never refuses to die, and I hate it. I hate it so much. Yeah, right, boy. It drives me up to the wall. I hate it, and I still hate that still happening, especially in romance. I'm tired. I am so fucking tired. Nah, he needs an ass-beating session fighters first. Yeah, that was planned first with this debut, so play a bit of Dragon Ball Fighters. Hey, Fog, wanna head up to the DS RMP? No. Even if you pay my sub, no. Don't pay my sub. I'm not gonna join that. I am not doing Dragon Song's reprise on PF, no. So, you do love what Orican is what you're saying, because that's totally not the entire base of the entire plot of that piece of shit. Rent a Fog. Oh, no. Not rent a girlfriend, no. Not that, no. Nuh-uh. Do not say that dreaded name in my vicinity. Do not. God. I literally watched this one Robcom 5 years ago. It was just misunderstanding the show. Yeah. The eye twitching during the response. Yeah, I was eye twitching. I was reacting. God, no. God, no. Yeah. Okay. Rent a girlfriend is... it's more than that. It's much worse than that. It's so much worse than that. Yeah. God, it's like... It's everything. It's literally everything. It's not just misunderstanding. God, it's so fucking bad. Considering that the manga calls the lead girlfriend his... Oh god, yeah, I saw that shit. I am surprised this manga and still anime is still going on. God. The girlfriend is a filter. Dude literally takes pictures of photoshops for people that understand real art and people who don't. Oh god. I do not want to talk to rent-a-girlfriend friends. I do not want to interact with them. God no. God no. Okay. Okay. A serious one. A serious dislike that tilts me from time to time. Perceived as an unironic idiot. Like, yes. I can be an idiot. I'm a gorilla after all. I'm a fucking gorilla. But like, there are some times in which like, it feels like I'm treated like an ironic, like an actual idiot, and that kind of hurts sometimes. That kind of is annoying. That hurts. Most of the time they're jokes. Like 99% of the time it's a running gag. It's a joke. But there can be times in which like it can go the wrong direction. It hurts. It can kind of hurt. So that is a bit of a dislike I can have. So yeah. Also, I know you guys. It's all a running gag. It's all a joke. Like I'm the gorilla around here, and I am indeed one. I can be an idiot. But when it comes to serious stuff, nah. I have a brain. I know. I dislike people for lost 2 points. Oh god, yeah. I don't think you're a monkey. Prove me wrong by not doing monkey noises. Okay. Yeah, miscommunications. God. Miscommunications is a bane of my existence. That's why I legit go above and beyond with explaining my side of things. Like, I try to make it as clear as possible and as descriptive as possible when needed. What I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to do. So, if people like tell me something and it's something else entirely different, or something is unclear or stuff like that, I get annoyed. I get really, really annoyed. So that's a pet peeve of mine that I have. And it's even worse, I hate it even more if I miscommunicate. Like, if I miscommunicate, trust me, I will be seething at myself. More than if someone miscommunicates to me. Nothing triggers me more than me, myself, doing the miscommunication. So yeah. That's generally my pet peeve.
You dumbass!
Yeah, exactly. I can be a dumbass in that regard. Stop with the gun! Alright. We're at the credits now. The great soul who did my logo on the top right you see, and it's been the main logo for a long time now, is by Solfera. She is an extremely talented designer. She's extremely talented, and it has been a hugely positive experience to work with her in that. And I hope she's doing well. I really hope she's doing well. If you guys ever like need to like check her work with other logos in general, stuff like that, or like even follow her, her and others who like I have access to their Twitters, I've written their Twitter usernames, so you guys can easily access. Delichan 3D also was a huge pleasure to work with her. She did the just chatting and gaming overlays that you're seeing right now. She did amazing work as well, and it was a great experience to work with her as well. Frostbite also did the transition, the one that whenever I switch around the scenes, he fucking cooked with the transition he did. Also a huge pleasure to work with him. Like all three of them were like a fucking blissful experience to work with. And if you guys ever need to like see more people, for more creative talent like to follow and stuff like that, designers, streamers, whatever, please at least give their profiles a visit and maybe a follow. I would hugely appreciate it. Sorry about that, I had to like take care of something. Chronicle did the ready-made schedule that like I bought from Chronicle store, which I edited a bit as well. But Chronicle is the main creator of the ready-made asset with schedules. And Chronicle is extremely talented with like emotes, schedules, general designs, etc, etc. You've probably already seen Chronicle's work with vtuber talent, with emotes. So, yeah. Poi Boy did the chomp emote, which I'm gonna try to like use right now. Where is it? Here. Poi Boy did that emote. Also like extremely talented. Please give Poi Boy a visit. Nerd or Die, I'm using the Twitch panels right now, but I had to like get rid of like the fucking alerts and stuff like that because of like me migrating from Stream Elements. So yeah. And finally, I'm gonna probably butcher the pronunciation, but Zytri did the Slime 2 a stream chat system. Absolutely talented. It's also part of my migration from Stream Elements. So there is that. So the stream chat system you're seeing, the overlay and everything, is by Zytri. Absolutely great. And yeah, that's everyone. Let's continue. Okay, that's kind of a video. So give me a moment. So that's the hashtags I'm currently using. Oh, I forgot to make it loop. Whoops. Here we go. So art and doodles, like general fan art. You can use hashtag Shoko Scribbles for that. For clips and moments, you can use Shoko Moment. And for general memes, use a Shoko Monkey. However, I'm still on a break from Twitter, so I'm not gonna have a personal access to like what's going on there. And also if like you guys have something else, like you want to make fan name and stuff like that, I'll be very open to like hear for suggestions, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm shit at names. I'm very bad at names. So if you guys want to do something, I'm all ears. But yeah, if you want me to easily access until like I return to Twitter, which I don't know when I will, to be honest. I still don't want to return to Twitter just yet. Feel free to join my Discord and share them in my server. I will immediately access them. If you want to be a basic bitch, Shokodachi? Huh. I actually didn't think of that. I didn't think of that for some reason. We'll keep that in mind. But yeah, let's continue. So, future stream plans. I'm not gonna be that ambitious, because to be honest, I'm not doing streaming full time. It's a hobby. It's a side gig kind of thing. So, don't expect something too ambitious like, oh, I want this many subscribers. I want this many followers. Oh, I'm gonna reach partner. Nah. I'm not that kind of streamer. I'm not looking for really fast growth. If I grow fast, great. That's fantastic. But with my current focus and stuff like that, it's not a priority. I'm just doing this for the vibe, to just enjoy myself. So yeah. I'm gonna continue Yakuza Marathon, but with what I hear about Yakuza 5, I'm kind of concerned. Hopefully nothing will go wrong with Yakuza 5. I already got tilted by Yakuza 4 finale. I got really fucking tilted. So, let's hope for the best with Yakuza 5 when I get to that. I need to start also the sub-goal streams, which I set a long time ago with like Ultra Kill, Fear and Hunger, and very, very important, the most important one, as it will be the secondary main game when I start on it, will be Monster Hunter World secondary main game. I'll be starting from the start, right from the beginning. I'm gonna see what weapon I vibe with. I'm gonna take my time to better learn the game and go through the game. Anybody can join me, can assist me, can backseat me and stuff like that. As long as it's the weapon I enjoy and stuff like that, because I'm gonna need all the lessons I can get. Up until I reach Fatalis. When I reach Fatalis, I don't want any like co-op partners. It's gonna be solo. That's the whole goal. It's the whole challenge. I need to solo Fatalis. That's the main thing. So yeah, look forward to that. And usual future games that I'm gonna get on when I get my hands on, like Alan Wake 2, Armored Core 6, and let's see what else. Cyberpunk 2077, etc., etc. Like as the game pop up, I'll play it. And just I'm saying the most obvious ones that I want to play, hopefully soonish when I get my hands on them, which are like Alan Wake 2 and Armored Core 6. So look forward to those two as well when the time comes. Yeah, ain't soloing shit. I look forward to your suffering. Oh god. And also, I want to attempt more content variety when like I'm in the mood for it, when I can. So stuff like more comic book discussions or general media discussions. But like comic book is like a bit of more of a niche compared to others. So at some point, hopefully I'll get to that. But good god, it's gonna be a lot of talking. Also, give me a moment. I thought I was gonna burp. Whoops. So yeah, comic book discussions, general just chatting, and maybe singing. Maybe, just maybe singing. When I have the balls to do so. Because not gonna lie, it gets tempting. It gets fucking tempting to like give it a shot. I don't know if I will, or when I will, what will happen, or when it will happen. But I want to try singing. Try to do cover and stuff like that. To see No Mention of Trials It's included in new future games. It's included in the future games. Trials is gonna be, it's gonna happen at some point. Like, yeah, yes, it will happen. I still don't know when, because like, I'm still suffering with Yakuza Marathon. That's another issue as well. And Trials games and like Funcom games in general are extremely long, so God help me. God fucking help me. But it will happen. It will happen. And last thing, I hope to get into more collabs, hopefully. I want to play with more people. Falcon Marathon's gonna end after 20 years. Yeast games are nowhere near as long. Okay, that is a good point. Yeast games are not as long. That is true. But I still don't know when. But you're right. The first half of Steam was like 20 hours at most until 8 or 9. Yeah, Yakuza games are like around that length, kinda. Or less. Yep. That includes Yumiya. We gotta do more collabs at some point. We gotta do more. That's like 140 hours. Well, yeah. Well, we gotta look at Yakuza. That's gotta be more than 100 hours combined. So, I am not safe. I am not fucking safe. And future goals. Like, these things I would like to do, but no guarantee, because like stuff like my my real life job and stuff like that, because technically my real job is also kind of content creation, and I'm getting a bit burned out from that, so I can't guarantee if like the clip, like sharing clips on stuff like YouTube, TikTok, etc. It will be consistent. But I want to try, especially with the new model. It's gonna make things easier, because like in 1.0 I had to like use different frames and properly edit and stuff like that. It's a pain in the ass. It takes more time than it should. But with like the 3D model, I don't need to do that. I can just change the cameras between the game and the model. I don't need to do extra editing. So it's more likely I will do clips. Hopefully. I cannot promise them, but I want to do them. Me when I edit my basic ass shit. You have a model, that's the thing. You had a model. I only have PNG frames. I only have PNGs. I have to switch PNGs each time to better fit the circumstance and stuff like that. It's a pain in the ass to edit. Like, already editing can be hell with a model. Imagine doing that with the PNGs. Imagine doing that with different PNGs. It's worse than an already hellish editing with like normal models. But yeah, editing is still hell. It still is. So I cannot guarantee anything. And yeah, I want to foster an active and growing community. That's important for me as well. I do not want to fuck up with community growth. I want it to be like I don't want to say comfy, because like comfy is gonna be like, we've seen people saying, oh, I'm a comfy streamer and stuff like that, and they're kind of not. I don't want to create false expectations, but yeah, exactly. They're kind of most toxic. So I want to like foster like a safe community. A community that like is not bigoted. A community that's accepting, etc., etc. That's my goal with the community growth that I want to do, and I have full faith with my mods to support that. Let me be toxic. Ty, you say that, but you're one of the kindest people I know, so shut the fuck up. Like, my mods are fucking fantastic people, and they're gonna help with like this goal. I have full faith. And I want to try to do more unique initiatives and events hosting. No. Says, we're not fantastic, we're awful. God damn, you're all worse than me when it comes to like I'm gonna be toxic to you with you until we get back to Destiny 2. Oh good god. But for things we're actually helping. You guys are actually helping. That's the joke. You guys are helping. But yeah, I want to adapt more voice acting when possible as well. I want to try to do song covers when I have the balls to do so, and when possible. No, I'm pretty sure the joke is you. The joke is all of us. The joke is absolutely all of us. So deal with it. I agree that I'm also the joke. So yeah. But yeah, most important part. I finally managed to make a Dragon Quest Heroes do not run like shit if I don't have FPS running in the background. Where's my Hackerman certificate? God, finally you managed. And Killing Joke? Well, I guess you have a point. It could be a Killing Joke. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Yeah, Hackerman is a bit of an ancient one, not gonna lie. But yeah, most important goal. I want to keep being entertaining. I want to keep entertaining all of you. That's the important thing. Like, sure, I want to grow. I want to get higher milestones, etc., etc. But none of that is important if I'm not entertaining. I have to keep being entertaining. I want you all to have fun with my content, with my streams, etc., etc. So that's the main thing. If you're all having fun with my content, that's the most important goal I have in mind that's being achieved. Literally the most important. And I mean it. And I wouldn't be here without you guys. So sincerely, thank you so much. Like, absolutely sincerely. Alright. I think that's it with the presentation. Yeah, that's it with the presentation.